What's up, fam? It's Sesh, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. Happy Friday in the building where everybody loves Juju 1-2 Jew. What's up, check ball? We up, fam. We in the building. So, Jew, look like you on mute. Look like I got you on mute, Jew.
All right. There
check ball. We up. Check ball, we up. Had some technical difficulties this morning. Our new check ball, we up time is 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Eastern had to work out some schedule stuff, so 7 a.m. Eastern. 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Let me get it right. Jew, they let me out of Instagram jail. So Instagram, welcome back. They was trying to have me locked up. They didn't want to let me out. But I'm back.
Oh, they did? Okay.
I'm back. Yeah, they tried to have me in Instagram jail. But I am back, y'all.
Tell MJ what happened. You tell MJ what happened?
Yeah, we was talking about it a little bit on the live the other day. Yesterday they sent me a message talking about we was guaranteeing. It was money scam. We was guaranteeing wins. I said, who? Not education, informational, entertainment purposes only. Not us. Not 1-800-GAMBLER. Not us. Oh, you gonna have to go back and check that out, homie. They had to check that out, homie. They couldn't. That let me out. That let me out of Instagram jail on that one, buddy. That was a lie. We ain't told no guarantees. Let me say some good morning this morning. Groovy, buddy, good morning. Happy Friday. MJ Lover, Big Rich. What up, though?
Ain't nobody guaranteed.
Emily, what's good? Yeah, Frank Wright. Check ball. We up. I've been horsing around. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go. It's Friday, baby.
Emily.
MJ already working on the picks for this weekend. Lady showed up last night and balled out. What a great night of sports. If you watch football, that was a great Thursday night football game. If you watch women's hoop,
that was fun.
You couldn't stop watching TV last night. See if we can repeat on anytime touchdown wins from last Sunday. Moonshots been hitting, 4 picks been hitting. Listen, it's shekels out there. If you want to be a shecklinaire, you better get on in there. You know what I'm saying? Political Lil 100. Thank you, MJ Lover. Appreciate you and everything you do for the show, bro. Like yesterday should have been a show, man. That was all on me. Yesterday should have been a show. He had some great picks. I hope y'all got him out the Discord. But yes, hey, look, this is just the beginning. It's up from here. Cause somebody wake Juju up. It wasn't Juju, y'all. It was Discord. Commission Outreach Church. Thank you for the super chat, fam. This is the pastor that reached out last week. Your feedback helped a lot. Thanks so much. My pleasure. Reach back out anytime, pastor. Anytime, happy to help. My bad, Juju. I was trying to be funny this early in the morning. Been up since 3 a.m. for no reason at all. You know what? And I was up. You know what? I got to start clicking back into the Discord. I had clicked out. I was like, oh, everybody gone. Lord have mercy. LSU with, what was that? Same balling went down. Almost lost my voice last night. That's what I'm talking about. Probably from the shock of how LSU did not lose.
That game was good.
They trying to stop us. You hear me? I couldn't watch no more. My head was on explode. What? Good morning. Good morning. What mercy we did what we said on Big Foe and Gilbert's back. Political Khalil is a game clock. What's up, people? Watch you in the building.
No. It's not Gilbert's back. It's Michaela is back. she was going through the sophomore something or another. I felt it yesterday. She went to the center,
Michaela
top of the
Williams.
key,
Michaela
and
Williams
that's where her
dropped.
shot is that time. Sometimes it be like that though. You got to move around.
Michaela Williams dropped 32 yesterday. It was on her back. It was on her back and her shoulders. 32.
But they took turns, and whoever didn't have. I said, get up, get Gilbert back into the game, coach. Get her back in the game. She will make the shot.
It was great. It was a great game for Gilbert too. It was a great game for Gilbert too. But
she did.
MK Dub needed that game.
Out who was doing what.
MK Dub needed that game.
Like Juju needed
yeah, she needed that game. She looked like she was back healthy.
She needed it.
She got her confidence up. MK Dub needed that. She needed that, especially because they got her in the talks for the SEC Player of the Year. They had her out there as one of those. So she needed that. She needed that. But y'all know who I want to talk about. Who y'all think I want to talk about?
Well, talk about your Gamecock first, right?
Oh, I don't need to talk
I thought Joyce was gonna have a dunk for a second.
I don't need to talk about the Gamecocks. Gamecocks do what Gamecocks do. I'm gonna tell you who I want to talk about first.
Oh, what you want to tell Keomi Miller?
Hannah Doggo. That's who I want to talk about. I want to talk about Hannah Doggo. I want to talk about Hannah Doggo. I got to talk about Doggo. Got to talk about Doggo. Because, and the part that I want to talk about Doggo is the leadership and the fire in this kid. And the way the team believes in her. Olivia Miles went down there and made that shot. The play happens and the game is tied back up. So now they on the bench. Olivia looked like she got down on herself immediately. Hannah was like, hey, let's go. We in this thing. We finna go. Like her leadership, her fire. She never doubted that they was finna get that win yesterday. And that's the type of fire. That's the type of fire I love to see out of a leader. Even when in the darkest times, Hannah still saw the win. So it was like, oh, this what it is? Oh, there ain't no reason to get down. We finna go beat their ass in overtime. Get up. Hannah started clapping. Olivia started clapping. The whole team started clapping. And they went out and took care of business. So I want to talk about Hannah Doggo first. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about yesterday's games. Let me jump back in here. Most shocking score. Coppin State beats Arizona State. Really? Oh, gosh. Gotta check that out. Follows you on IG.
Arizona or Arizona State? Which one?
It say Arizona State.
Okay, because I want to know how Jada did yesterday.
The trolls up early, I see. Nothing better to do. T. Smith, who are you? I've been told people Gilbert is a baller. She saved them in Washington and at Stanford. Hey, she is hurt. Gilbert is the difference maker off the bench. That's the spark off the bench. I don't know if I know y'all say she got to start, but I like her as the person off the bench and the closer. That's how I like it. MK is the assassin, but Gilbert is the closer. Talk about it. Down there built her a statue in that big faux temple. Worry about your team. We all saw what happened to them last night when it was supposed to be a lay down game at home at Baton Rouge. Stop with the trolling. Worry about LSU first. Yeah, some of y'all in the chat were talking bad about Hidalgo after the game, after that 2-game skid. Be careful because Texas is way overrated. You ain't gotta tell me. I've been telling y'all about Texas. I've been telling y'all about Texas. Oh my gosh. MJ, T. Smith needs a escape. Like the bro, no, it's not Young Ma up here. It's not Missy Elliott up here. It's not Whoopi Goldberg. Like, be fucking original, bro. I mean, if you gonna troll, like say something we ain't heard before. At least say something that's gonna make me laugh. You ain't said nothing there. Like you ain't even showing your face. You got this lame ass name, T. Smith. Hey, come on, man. Retron rich him up, or her, whoever that is. That's right. Hannah is a leader. I know Gamecock fans will be unbiased on our flaws, so we listen to that shit. My favorite part about Hannah is she always looks like she's having so much fun, even when it looked like it shouldn't be fun. Thank you. Even when it looked like it shouldn't be fun, it shouldn't be fun. What is wrong with you, bro? Can you not troll for one day? Is this what you're about, or are you about substance and actually talking intelligently about it? Amazing games. Notre Dame versus Texas. What do y'all think about Texas now? Because y'all kept telling me, like, Auntie was missing something. Texas, Auntie. Texas. Oh, Texas. What y'all think about Texas now?
I mean, it was a close game. It
Jalen Mills did
wasn't
okay.
like
Arizona can't seem to
they
figure it
got
out.
blown out. So I think they're still, if Notre Dame is worthy of mentioning, I think they're still worthy of mentioning. I still think that they'll go in there, they'll figure out who their closers is and what they need to do differently. But it was a good game. They're watching it with me on the channel, and I can't really say. I really kind of think that I need to know. I like the way Roy fell off the ball a little bit, and then Madison got cooking, because I feel that Madison is what I think she needs to be more of a facilitator. But I don't think Texas is a bad team. I think Vic Schaefer's a good coach, and I think it was they were playing a team that was super duper hungry, needed this win because they're on their way to playing Connecticut soon, and I think they have another team in between that they better have won that game, Notre Dame. So
Well, the thing
that's what
about
I
Vic
think. I
Schaefer
don't think
is,
they're
the
like,
thing about Vic Schaefer is, if he didn't like that game, he ain't gonna like us, because that's how
you
the
know,
SEC play
a
every
bad
night,
team.
game in, game out, game in, game out. That's how it's gonna be in the SEC. Conference players coming, Vic.
I
Are
think
y'all
they had
ready?
to learn that. Yeah,
Conference players coming,
yeah, they
Vic,
had
because
to
that
learn
wasn't
that.
the SEC team. That wasn't the
They got to
SEC
learn how to
team
win. You know,
that you just lost to. That's an ACC team. They don't play. They don't even play SEC
the
style
ACC.
basketball. Yeah, Vic, you better get ready. If that had you ready to blow your gasket, had your
Mhm.
shirt off, had your jacket off, had your face all red, hey, you gonna be stressed.
They got to be
You gonna be
ready.
stressed. You gonna be stressed, man. You gonna be stressed. You better get your team together. I told
Hmm.
y'all. Told y'all.
True.
Texas not ready. Arizona lost to Grand Canyon. I can't figure out Arizona. I can't figure out Arizona.
They lost by
I
three
don't understand.
points, and Jada didn't have a good shooting night that night. But they're young. They're young.
What is
They,
Ja doing?
they didn't have a good night at all.
But
I
Drew,
mean,
what
when
is
I saw
Ja?
her shooting 2 for
What did you see
11
Ja
and
do though?
all that, I only be
What did
paying
you see
attention
Ja
to this
do?
job person because I never seen her play. I never
That's what
seen
I'm
her
saying.
play
Like
when she was with you
that's what I'm
guys,
saying.
so I
Like
didn't
Ja.
even think too much
Well,
about
here's my
her.
thing though, Drew. Here's my thing. Do you get in the transfer
Hmm.
portal to sit the bench? You might well stay where you was at. If you was gonna sit the
And
bench,
that
you
would
might well stay where you was at. At least they was handing out
if you
championship rings and SEC rings. You'd have some jury. Sitting on the bench, you just sitting on the
did
bench in
she play?
Arizona. Oh, man,
She doesn't
man,
play. Damn.
very little from what I seen. Y'all tell me what y'all see going on with Ja. Those of y'all that don't watch Washington.
Let me go see. I'm gonna go
Gilbert is the
look at the
one for
box
sure.
score. See shit.
Real USC getting in the rhythm. Tebow has gained some confidence. All she has to do is be consistent. Not asking her to be a superstar at one.
No, I
Gilbert was
just need
crying
her to
tears of
be
joy
not a
after the
point.
game. Hmm?
I just need Tebow not to play point, but just combo, just kind of hang off on the wing for now. I can figure out where she
Okay.
needs to go.
I'm a fan of
Where's
both
this
SC,
job girl?
LSU, Notre Dame, Ole Miss. Louisiana is my second home. I went to school and lived in New Orleans. Political Lil got teams, man.
I got
Big
teams.
Four is still where all our answers lie. Gilbert time is clutch time for real. Dang,
Yeah.
Flatbush.
I mean, they
out
all
with
did
a
it.
wrist
They
injury.
they they never gave up. They all kind of like,
Oh,
Big
Cornelius
Four
out with a
went
wrist
up to
injury?
Michaela and said, "Come
Sheesh.
on, we got to do this. What you doing? Let's go." Because she fouled out, right? And then Michaela was like, "Yeah, I got you." And then she just went. It was just freaking good. But I'm impressed as I all get out. I was looking at them. I never really saw them up close. I seen them scroll across the TV. Never turned on Stanford. Stanford got some sisters on their team. I don't know where they came from. K Pay is more progressive. She's definitely different than Tara. Thank goodness. And I'm really digging Stanford. I don't care what nobody say. That game, they almost walked out of the PMAC of all places, one of the hardest places to play. Stanford had PMAC fans leaving. Leaving. Now, tell me this. First year coach, all new players, new uniforms. You wanted me to talk about the West Coast. I think California's coming back. I think California, we got Cal, we got USC, we got UCLA. Now Stanford trying to keep us in the storyline. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm
You said
happy.
they
I'm
coming.
happy.
You said they coming back to where? Coming back to what? What do you mean?
We coming back to the forefront of what do you mean? Like Stanford? Stanford, uh, hey, I don't care what nobody say. LSU being ranked number above USC. That's all I remember. And them coming out of nowhere, just rebuilding, losing Kiki Iriafen, losing Cameron Brink. I didn't see these guards last year. I think Stanford looked good, taking them to the wire. Even if LSU, well, no, I can't even talk trash about LSU because they well above in the top 10. So
No.
for someone to
I
be
mean, you were saying
unranked and to do
no, you were
that,
saying coming
coming
back to
back
where, and
to
I
the
was trying to.
forefront, coming
Okay,
back
so
to the forefront.
now,
We
and
are
so what I
like
wanted you to
in
remind me of, and what I
California, you
wanted you
know
to
what it
remind me
is.
of is when was
But
Stanford and Cal at the forefront? Remind me of that era.
okay, well, Cal has been to Final Fours, has been to a Final Four. Stanford has won championships, had the
Mm-hmm.
winningest coach in basketball till recently.
Mm-hmm.
So Stanford has always been in the mix of the conversation. Even not too long ago, 4 or 5 years ago. So
I mean, I remember that, like they're always in the conversation, but I never
and
remember
they
them being like
won.
at
They
the
won probably.
forefront.
Why
So when I
not?
think
They
forefront,
won with
when
Haley
I think
Jones
forefront,
and uh-huh.
when I think forefront, I think of domination. Like you had some years where you dominated, where it was just you. I don't remember Stanford
What do you
ever
want?
really
What do
just
you want?
being.
How many championships does Stanford have? What do you want?
I don't know. How many did they win in a row? Did they win like 3 and 5 years? Did they win 4 and 6 years? Did they dominate? When was the Stanford
The
dynasty? Is
only
what I'm
people that
asking
have
about.
won in a row are like Tennessee, USC, UConn, and that's all I remember. Those three that won in a row, like back to back.
You said what? I'm sorry.
I said the only back to back teams I know that won back to back are USC, Tennessee, and UConn. It might be one more.
Okay, no, I was really asking, like I was trying, like I wasn't remembering, so I was like, dang, so when was this? When was the Stanford? Okay, but I remember
So
them being in the
Stanford, yeah,
mix.
Stanford's been dominant, definitely, like definitely been at the top. Been at the Final Four, been there, maybe even been to championships. Back to back and didn't win. I probably could look that up, but yeah, Stanford, Cal, probably for the first time with Lindsey Gottlieb is the one I ever seen them get uh to the Final Four. It was only with her, but I don't even mean like I don't even mean, and I just mean California in general being in the conversation of
No. I get you. I really was just.
winning,
That was a
of
real question
winning.
because I was like, okay, and then I'm looking at the Arizona numbers. Uh, so Ja been she been averaging like 7 points, 3 rebounds.
What's her last name? What's
Ja
Ja?
is her
What's her
last
last
name.
name?
Ja is her last name.
Oh, Ja is her last name. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because I was trying to look something.
Looked like she playing
Look it
about
up.
17, 18
So
minutes.
Coppin State. So what were you guys talking about that?
Oh, Coppin State beat Arizona State, but Ja is at Arizona. They lost to Grand Canyon by like 3. They 7-4.
Yeah, Arizona.
But I thought that she was gonna go to Arizona and start. Like I expected her to be transferring to go someplace to start to get a lot of time. So
Hmm.
I'm a little
You thought
disappointed for the
Arizona was
time they got in.
garbage?
No, I didn't think Arizona was garbage at all. What I understood about Arizona was that the coach there is
They needed her.
also a minority. I understood that she was a second chance type coach, and that Ja was going to get it, and that Ja and Big Drip picked Arizona as a place for her to go and be successful. So I expected for her to come and I expected for her to come and start.
What
Um,
position is Ja play? Tell me that.
she's a forward, but I really think she's
Oh, forward.
to me
Okay.
she could be a combo, or she could be. I think
Because
she
I
could
was
be a
gonna
wing.
say if she was coming for Jada's job, Jada earned that starting position. She
Nah,
was moving up into
it
that,
wasn't about
you
coming for
know.
Jada's job at all. Not at all.
And
But
then
Jada can't do it
and
by
then
herself. So it was about being able to
Coleman, they
complement
had
Jada, and
okay. Well,
and have her skill set be there. So that was just it's just weird for me that
I never
that
seen the
she's
girl play, so but I heard she good.
you never seen Ja play when she was with us.
I seen her come in a few times, Seth, and then she would be like on the bench. Like she kept coming in, I kept waiting, and then I didn't really see anything that I remember standing out. But my homegirl was telling me, "No, Daw's really good. She's really got to watch this kid, Daw." And Tessa started telling me about this, the new freshman, and then all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, I think I heard Daw's having some issues with Dawn," and then here we go, and that's after that. I didn't see her much anymore, so I never really got to see her play. On
She
YouTube?
played they said she played in
Okay.
10
I
games.
might have to go to her games then. I might have to look at it with
Yeah, Hannah loves the game. I love how she plays.
Okay.
I'm not saying Texas is the best, but I don't think they're overrated. I think Notre Dame played well at home. Texas took them to the brink. I think Texas is overrated. How they was talking about them in the chat. They're not as good as people have. There's no reason for us to be afraid. The golden child. Now you speaking to
So
basketball
Seth, so looking at LSU, looking at Texas, they have Texas ranked second in the SEC to well, they did. I don't know what they have it now. It's probably still the same in the SEC to South Carolina. So from what you've seen, you feel
I expect
LSU
to
is
beat
now,
Texas ass. I feel
so you
LSU.
feel like
I expect
LSU is
to.
second.
I expect
No,
LSU
that's
to
not the
beat Texas
question.
ass.
That's not the question. The question is who is second behind South Carolina in the SEC?
The same.
You didn't
It's
like
the same.
LSU.
Like I said, I've said from the beginning of the season that
What
it
did you
was
say?
SC LSU. From the beginning of the season, I've said it was
You said
SU
that?
LSU 1-2. Hell yeah, that's what the fuck I've been saying all season. SC LSU 1-2. And I told y'all, don't tell me shit about Texas. Don't tell me shit about Oklahoma. SC LSU 1-2. In the chat, if that ain't what I said, please let me know. I believe I've been calling SC LSU 1-2
Okay,
all
so
season.
you got so now I got to see how LSU and Texas play against each other, because LSU getting some slow starts or something. They got to figure it out.
Thank you,
I
Dream
believe in them
Chaser.
because I love
I've
their
been telling
resilience in their
y'all,
heart. But
put some respect on LSU name. I've been telling y'all all season. Y'all keep playing with LSU like they wasn't the last one to win the championship before us. I know you disagree,
okay,
Shantae. No problem.
So, but
I know you disagree, but that's what I said.
So
that's what I've been saying.
Who do you got second? Who do you got second?
And I told y'all 1, 2, 3, 4. I told y'all 1, 2, 3, 4 what I thought. And then I had to back up off Kenny. Because I was like, I ain't for sure what Kentucky gonna do. But I told y'all 1, 2, 3, Kenny. Tennessee. I told y'all Tennessee's up there too. These newcomers ain't ready. Oklahoma's not ready for the SEC. Texas ain't ready for the SEC. Alabama, who are you? I ain't scared of you neither.
Texas gonna get somebody to drop one. Like you play each other twice. Texas gonna get somebody once.
We don't play everybody twice.
You don't play.
We play Texas twice. We play LSU one time. We don't play everybody twice.
Oh, you only play LSU one time? Oh man.
Second is wide open. I don't think so.
Second is wide open. Okay. All right. Spoiled brat prime time.
Shantae don't believe in LSU yet. Texas, Tennessee, and a few others are.
Yeah, you shouldn't. This is kind of cutting it close, but they trying to figure it out, Shantae. I can see what's happening right now. These close games is like somebody. Stanford
y'all think Texas? Y'all think Texas has figured it out more than LSU?
I ain't never seen them get this close to an unranked team and almost lose several times. This has happened. LSU haven't played anybody. They're not tested. I just said it.
Who did? I'm asking the chat too. Who has Texas played that got you believing them?
I don't mind the alternative schedule. I'm just telling you what I see.
Who has Texas played that got you believing them?
They just played a ranked team just now. I think. Okay. Before I answer that, let me go and tell you.
So the loss to Notre Dame got you believing in them?
They up there ranked for some reason or another. That high. I know the ranking's been kind of goofy, but
AB, no, see. Texas still getting it together. Texas, Vic Schaefer still don't even want to be in the SEC.
What?
Remember, he had
Oh, he
left.
don't.
Man, he got up out the
Oh, the
SEC. When he got
football
the memo, he
team.
was sick. When he got the memo, he was headed back to the SEC. He was sick. Auburn silent assassin again. Uh-oh.
I would be
Let's go.
happy if I was him. I don't know what he talking about. Better competition. So they're just like LSU. They kind of didn't play Southeast Missouri, Lamar, DePaul, Tarleton
Now
State.
Juju said
State,
Stanford. Juju said
Butler.
Stanford surprised her. She said
I
she
like
cut on the
Stanford.
TV and it was some people she never seen in Stanford before. She didn't know they let them. She didn't know they let them in at Stanford.
I didn't know they let that many of us in there at one time.
So I can't wait to go rewatch that. Go watch that game. I didn't watch the Stanford game.
I love them too. I love
like
them
I said
too.
last night, I think that Texas Notre Dame could have went either way. It could have, but it didn't. It could have went every game could go either way till it don't, Michael. That's the whole point. That's why we watch. That's why we play. Either game could go any way when you tip it off.
But the point
and then
is,
at the end,
it could have went either way to the point where
it went the way it
they're
did.
not.
No, it couldn't have.
To the point where Notre Dame, you're not. You didn't.
It went
dominate.
the way it went. It went that way because Texas couldn't finish.
Show me that you are back to anything, and you better not
back to what?
come back for. You better not.
Who was back?
And be high. That Notre Dame, like they were 3, and you dropped all the way down to whatever you were, 10th or something like that. No, you're not jumping back up into the big dog's house, the top 6, top 5. No, you're not passing us with that. That's what I'm saying.
Stanford has a good program for basketball. Yeah, no, I'm not even thinking about rankings right now. I'm just talking about the quality of the basketball last night and what I think people showed on the floor. I'm not even thinking about rankings at all because who knows how them gonna go.
I mean, it went to overtime. I mean, 30, 10, 18, and 18 for the starter points. No bench points. I don't know how far you're gonna take that. But I mean, I ain't bagging on them or nothing. I just felt like when Roy and Madison figure it out, like Roy, you figure it out, you need to let. And we noticed something really interesting last night in Political Lil and then a couple other people, how much Madison has lost weight and reminds us of Tamika Catchings. I literally felt like I figured it out. This is who she reminds me of. Is Tamika Catchings. But I don't know if it's the Fever Catchings or the Tennessee Catchings. Because Fever Catchings was more of a point forward to me. So that was good. But when they get their communication together, it was a good game. It was just a good game. Obviously,
Tamika Catchings is in my top 5. So I'm gonna have to see a whole lot more out of Madison.
For sure, she's a sophomore. You will.
Before I say, yo, that's like Tamika.
We just meant like resemblance, Steph. Assess resemblance. And her game is not. I mean, her game is probably not bad. I mean, Tamika had
she's a bucket, but I don't know that I see Tamika Catchings in her game. But if you say it's just like they look alike,
they look alike and play a little bit alike. But you know, Tamika in college was definitely
Tamika Catchings was a defensive. Tamika Catchings was a defensive player of the year. Does Madison Booker play defense like that?
Yeah, but we're looking. I think then I'll compare her to Tamika at Indiana then, because where she had to be more offensive minded.
She didn't win a defensive player of the year.
And how she pushes the ball. Not just her defense, the offensive side. Not just she's more than just defense. She got offensive side.
Yeah, Tamika Catchings was a dog, a big dog. He's a big dog. I'm gonna look.
Just look.
Rory Harmon deserves respect for her play versus Notre Dame. She was the one that helped send the game to overtime.
She did.
Game.
She did.
She just ain't.
They went and took that. That went to overtime. Tennessee
and Mississippi State is who I believe in more. I think we watched Mississippi State yesterday too. I think we watched them last night too.
Did we? We need to see Tennessee
We watched a
again.
lot of basketball. We was in the Discord watching games last night. After the live. So yeah, we watched a few. North Carolina, Kentucky, um, Alabama, Cal. What else did we watch? Who all was in there? Tamika Catchy, five defensive players of the year. Thank you. Five of them. Mississippi State can score.
Yeah,
They're
true, but
decent.
we
Should
ain't
be top
talking.
five or
Not talking
six.
about Madison in defense. I'm talking about how Tamika's catching game looks offensively when she's dribbling up and down the court. I'm not talking about her defensive prowess. She's more than that. She was more than that. That's she had to be more than that later to get that championship for
Yeah, but
Indiana.
what I'm saying is, when you say Tamika Catchy's game, it started with
I don't
defense.
mean
That was
her.
the
I don't
biggest.
mean her
That was
game. I said she
the biggest part of
resembles
her game
her.
for me.
She reminds me of her, but I ain't talking about her defensive prowess. I think she had better in college. She was more than just defense. She was her elite footwork down in the post. She played like a dude before women could play like that with her footwork around the rim. No woman had that kind of footwork at that time. That was her Harvey catching. That was her daddy teaching her that.
I agree that veteran play by Rory at the end was fantastic. Tamika got me into the WNBA really because it seemed like Indiana was the only team on TV in Minnesota.
Really?
You want Booker to get the hell out
Wait,
of Texas.
Malik,
Ooh,
why you
spoiled
say
brat. Talk about it.
only team that was on TV? What are you talking about? In the WNBA? Those weren't the markets. It was the LA and New York and Phoenix, if anything. But really, all of them. But I'm just saying those are the main teams.
When Malik started watching, it might have been the time. It might have been around the time when Indiana was competing for WNBA championships. That's what got Malik into WNBA.
So that might be
that was
true.
Malik's entrance into the WNBA. That was his
When
experience.
Minnesota was winning,
and
Indiana was trying to get their first
Indiana
one.
was competing for Breon January and all them over there. Where you want her at, spoiled brat? Out of Texas and to where? Good question, Mondo. Too many
Booker
people are looking at rankings as opposed to play on the court. I agree.
Texas.
I like that. Put Madison
Well,
back at the point. Let Rory slide over.
I could talk
They
about
can't
that
zone
too.
up if she had the ball at the top of the key. That's a good attack.
Okay, let me say this.
And I trust Texas or Oklahoma. Yeah, me too. Come on.
Let me say this. I'll tell you this. I said it before. I said the rankings at the top 6 are right. The way that they're going, switching in and out. I said the bottom new people coming in have been correct. In the middle in there is where I feel like you better look out. And then there's people knocking at the door trying to get in that I've seen almost upsetting and getting in and upsetting some of these teams. So I look at just more than just the rankings. I look at once I see these unranked teams coming, I don't question nobody anymore. Nobody, because anybody can get it from these unranked teams. If that makes any sense. So I know how to do the eye test. And obviously LSU has learned a little bit about it. Don't go by rankings as well. But like I said, it's like at the end of the day, when the buzzer goes off, who won it? Who won it? Yeah, you playing some real tough. You playing some real close games against some unranked teams. But it's only because you didn't get to see. The people the powers that be never saw the new recruits and the new coach or the transfer portal people that have come to these teams. So it's hard to rank. It's hard to rank just based on that. So they better they better start scouting a little better, because it looked like yesterday they overlooked what Stanford had, or maybe didn't even have time to look at their last few games. So as time moves on, I am going to pay attention to the rankings. Now, in the beginning, I said that over and over, and I don't know about these rankings. But as time goes on, I am going to talk about the rankings. So close your ears. Because the rankings will matter soon.
So if that was in response to what I said about I wasn't thinking about the rankings
I'm
right
done.
now, I'm not thinking about the rankings right now because the rankings are what they are this week and Sunday hasn't happened. So I ain't even thinking about where people gonna rank next week. When it's closer time to talk for the rankings to come out, that's when I talk rankings. Right now, I wasn't on rankings. But as far as Stanford, before the loss to LSU, they beat UC San Diego, they beat Cal Poly, they beat Morgan State, and then they lost to Indiana. So they beat Lemoyne, they beat Washington State, they beat Gonzaga, and they beat UC Davis. Was there a win in those names that I just said that said like, yo, we need to get them ranked, or like what? Like either the rankings matter, and we need to look at those,
No, there wasn't
or
any
unranked
today. Yesterday was
unranked teams can be better than people thought, and we got to respect
better.
unranked teams.
They
Like
can be better than people thought.
you
They
can't have it. You can't
yes,
have it both ways. We
can
can't
be
have it
better
both
than
ways.
they can be better than people thought. And
You can't
yesterday's
have it. You
win
can't have
was
it
going.
both ways.
You hear me? It can be better than
Yeah,
people
I heard
thought.
you. Yeah.
And I think that if they would have won yesterday, because they were knocking at the door, they were starting to gel and starting to figure things out, they would have gotten in. They would have gotten in. That was all they were trying to do. It wouldn't have knocked LSU super down to me, but um, I think it would have been more in favor of Stanford getting in. They still got chances. Let me see. I don't know who they play next, but see if they play any more ranked teams. Well, they're in the ACC, so they should be playing some ranked teams. They'll have a chance.
Michael, Tennessee with the dub. Rankings matter at the end of the season for seedings. As of now, they really don't matter. I'm going with Tennessee. The rankings that involve strength of schedule, opponent strength, home versus away schedule, and quality win losses. All I know is that Stanford scouting report about to get passed around. Okay, at
Oh
Rasheen, okay?
yeah, they're
I'm
gonna
still
play
trying to
Cal.
decide. Can't
They're
sleep
gonna
on
play Ohio
Iowa.
State.
Okay. Stanford has a
They
good
got
size at a few positions. LSU made
Florida
them look like
State,
they were well coached, but we
NC
don't know for
State,
sure.
Duke.
Booker isn't an SEC player. Oh, talk about that, spoiled brat.
Notre-
I
Oh, they
remember
get
the
to play
days when
Notre
I
Dame
never worried
again.
if my team could win.
Oh, they didn't
Nowadays,
play
I'm
them.
worried constantly.
Well, they
They
got a
play
good
Ohio State December
schedule.
20th.
They got it. Yeah,
Go
they
Tiger
got a
Hoops.
chance.
What's up? Go Tiger Hoops. Y'all make sure
Go
y'all give Go
Tiger
Tiger Hoops a
Hoops.
follow.
I follow them. Watch games with
That's
on their
true, but I
channel.
love Tennessee energy and aggressive play. Me too, Rasheem Beats. I'm here for it. Enjoyed all the games last night. Good games last night.
Great games. Great games last night.
Booker really spoiled. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Not an SEC player.
So why not? What is an SEC player? Tell me about that. Tell me more what that means.
Now, just for the record, the rankings do matter from now up until March because
I think
the committee
now
looks
up
at
until
these early games too. Asked Texas and a few other teams about being ranked last season. Yeah, I don't know that the net rankings for sure matter this early. The AP poll and the ESP poll, them polls don't factor into where people get ranked at the end of the season. They fun to talk about it. It's fun. They fun to talk
okay,
about, debate back and forth, but they don't factor into where they go at the end of the season. Got you, Rasheen. I say it. Tennessee 2 in the SEC. I can't agree with that one. Spoiled. Duke thought they had South Carolina number yesterday. Wrong number. They got it. Doo doo doo. The number you have reached. Yeah, disconnected. I don't know if Madison is an SEC player or not. All I know is that she's a bucket. Yeah, I'm waiting on the answer to. I'm looking for the answer to why she's not a SEC player. I have to admit, if Tennessee is relevant, it's good for the game. They're after all the story program. Warren and Shea go Tigers. The college rankings committee are a joke concerning the AP top 25. MJ Lover, aka Long Shot Master, in the building. In the building. Emily Jones cracking up. Not so. We going into the weekend. We going into the weekend, y'all. Today's games, I think East Tennessee's playing already West Virginia, and I think y'all said
I don't know who
Quinterly
said
is
that,
out.
Shante. What? From West Virginia?
Yeah, Hannah Quinterly is out. Go Hannah. What do y'all think Booker? What do y'all think Booker is not an SEC player? I haven't seen the answer come yet. Spoiled brat got
What
to
does
tell
that
us.
mean?
That was spoiled brat's take. Does D mean she's not SEC tough? Duke never thought
She could
that
play at an
nonsense.
elite level in any conference. I agree, Nature.
What's up, fam? Shout out y'all. Thank you, Go Tiger Hoops, for the super chat, fam. Booker can play in the elite level in any conference. Thank you for calling, but the number you have reached is not in service. Please try again, or don't call back. Don't call back. You don't got our number. You gonna come back to reality, son. TCU gonna come back to reality, son. Really? Booker is a
They play
dog. I think
y'all.
she plays for the wrong school, but she can play in the SEC. Yeah, yeah. Let's. I still ain't seen it. My hometown team about to get scrapped Sunday against Notre Dame. Really? Okay. Okay.
Syracuse.
Time to humble TCU on Sunday. JJ Quinterly is week to week with the injury to her wrist. That's crazy. That's crazy
Damn.
and not good.
Oh well.
That's no
That
good.
might that might hurt them a lot. A whole lot.
Madison Booker is a bucket. LOL. Line her against you, your favorite player. Baby girl wasn't the reason Texas lost. I agree.
No.
Syracuse don't have no chance. Yeah, I'm spoiled brat.
No.
Spoiled brat. I don't.
You don't.
I don't see your response about why she not an SEC player. But if you shoot it up here, we'll get back to it. Does TCU need to be humble? When y'all say humble, what do y'all mean? You expect you kind of beat the pants off Notre Dame. Woo. Okay. 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 It's
It's
gonna be
gonna be a
fun.
good game though.
It's gonna be fun. I thought this new LSU
Because it's
squad
starting to
showed
be
so much
Sarah
grit and
Strong's
passion.
team right now. That might wake buckets up a bit. And Sarah Strong gonna learn like this is why I'm on this team. But Sarah Strong is balling right now.
Will TCU turn back into a pumpkin after they lose? Nope.
Mm.
Nope.
I still think they're a good team.
Nope. They're gonna take it on the chin and keep ticking.
They legit.
They're gonna take it on the chin and keep ticking. TCU is legit. Who tripping on that?
They
TCU
haven't
is
been
out there
on social
pumping
media
themselves
yapping.
up.
They just
That's everyone
playing.
else.
They just playing. That's it.
HBO and TCU big haven't been on social media yapping. Yeah, no, they just playing. I told y'all Notre Dame wasn't gonna lose three straight. Hannah lives for these big moments. It shows up every time. Yeah, uh, I like the way Citron showed up with him.
I
I'm
think
like
it
the way
was a
Citron
team
playing
effort.
defense. Mm. Nothing really going on today, Drew. It ain't we got the draft coming up.
Yeah,
We
I
got
told you.
the
Well, you said
Phelps.
the yeah. You
Phelps,
said the
they getting
draft.
games out the way early. The draft popping up today.
West Virginia is
What
playing right now, you guys, and it's 33-14. So they okay.
even with no Quinterly?
Yeah, they're playing ETSU, so that's okay. And then West Carolina is playing Gardner Webb. Gardner Webb is winning. SC State 6-7 against Longwood. And then you got a San Diego State game, Tennessee Tech game, William Mary. I mean, Boise, Utah State, Penn,
Yeah, listen, sleeping on the Big
Dartmouth,
12 for what? Stop sleeping on the Big 12 about
Oakland,
what?
Seton
What are they gonna
Hall.
do? Are they gonna compete for the
Not
championship?
really any ranked teams are playing tonight. Sleeping on what happened? SEC is tough, and she is a more traditional player. Oh, I think she would fit better in the ACC or Big Ten. The SEC is tough, and she's a more traditional player to me. I don't know. What do you mean? I mean, she can play 1 through 4. How's that traditional? She's only doing what Vic Schaefer wants her to do, but I think she can face up and she can post up. I don't think that's traditional. TCU or Christian with the TCU big on the team. I'm just, huh? Okay. Don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Draft will be fire. These might be about. You think so? You think Anissa Moore will be about Go Tiger Hoops? What you think? What you think, sir?
Nah,
You know where
no,
I
as
don't
the
know.
fifth pick, as
I
a
don't
fifth
know.
pick, no,
I
no,
don't know.
no, no. I don't expect them to say, you know what, we want to start building around Anissa Morrow. I don't expect that. I
Why
told
does
you I
that
expect them to get.
why do you
I
think they're
expect them
gonna
to get a
build
big like
around a
Malonga
draft pick, sis? They're not gonna build
because
around
that's
a
gonna be
draft
your
pick. You
future.
got free agents.
That's gonna be their future. That's the young person that you bringing in there. This your first pick. This your cornerstone young piece.
I think she should go to
What
the
are you
best
getting
place
out
that
of it?
team that for her. You know, Anissa's a young Tina Thompson. Got that undersized thing, so she needs to be with veterans, not carry a team.
You see Anissa
Ken
Morrow as
Thompson
Tina Thompson?
started. She's like an undersized Tina Thompson to me. So that's why she has to develop that 3 spot. But I think she needs to be surrounded by veterans, not carry a team. She's a good
Yeah,
role
and I
player.
think for the
Yeah.
Valks, if you want to win, if you want to get a championship in 5 years, uh, that wouldn't be who I would pick. That wouldn't be my pick. Like I said, I had Malonga going there. I'll review what I think they need after the draft of the bench players. Yeah, the draft for role players and draft
But
picks.
expansion draft is picking the role players in the draft, not the 5th draft pick. No. Players.
Hey, Nunu was hooping last night. Swear, Nunu was
Yes.
hooping last night,
Yes.
Malik.
Yes.
Told y'all
Yes.
about North Carolina. Okay, I'll definitely tune in for that convo too. I
I was
kind of
trying to
agree with
remember
you.
that name, Nuno. You kind of agree with me, Sante?
I really LSU go. You really wish LSU would have went after Nunu? Yeah, baby girl Nunu's so tough. Hey, let's ball
Yeah.
them.
Nuno is
TCU
tough.
might beat Texas though. That's a battle of Texas. We don't care. We don't care. TCU gonna beat some other teams. Here's a question: would any of you give up a first round pick for Jewel Lloyd? Y'all
Hell
told me
no.
the other day. Y'all told me the other day that the Valk should give up 5 for Jewel. I
Hell
just asked
no.
that question the other
Hell
day.
no.
Everybody was like, "Yeah,
But
she needs to be
somebody made a
around
point.
vets."
Somebody made a point, Sessing that to me, and because I always said this, it could be that Jewel started to be less of a Jewel because of the system and where she was at, and maybe there were some behind the scenes issues. Maybe she might play better differently, but I ain't trying to take that chance because I've been watching Jewel on a decline for a minute. So I would say yes to that in a better system, maybe she's happier, maybe her mental health is better. Um, but I don't see it. She gained weight to me. Like, I just don't see it. I think she's like on a decline or something. Like, I need to see the Mamba. I don't see it. It never has been there like that.
Nah, I told you that girl ain't no
Well, not
mama no
never.
more.
Let me say never. I'm not
They
saying
bullied me. No, they didn't. I don't want to be here no more. Mama mentality to me. I don't know.
never. She passive.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
passive
a different
aggressive.
kind of mama than I know. That's a different kind of mama than I know.
I think she declined, MJ. She not like you pull up. Let's look up early
Oh,
Jewel
you like
to
Kennedy
Jewel
to the
now.
Valks. Okay,
That would be
okay.
entertaining.
She right
That
there
would
to
be
say she like
entertaining. But
Kennedy
I love
to the
watching her with
Valks.
Chicago though.
Top first round draft picks are too
Trade Jewel
valuable,
to
and
the
like
to
Auntie
the
stated, Jewel is on the decline. The
She's on
20
a
point per game
decline.
score is on the decline.
Yes.
What happened in the Olympics then, Jew? She not her.
She didn't look like shit in the Olympics.
Uh-oh.
She played defense. She played defense and she was running around doing Like
You
she
said
wasn't
she
no
didn't look
con.
like. You said she didn't look like shit in the Olympics.
What's she
I
talking
wasn't ready
about?
for
Not
that
the
one this
jewel.
morning.
No, no.
Jew
Sorry,
on
not.
fire this morning,
Mm-mm.
y'all. Jew is on
Don't
fire
talk to
this
me
morning.
about
Y'all
Jewel
ain't.
Lloyd. No, no, don't talk to me about Jewel Lloyd.
She say she don't look like shit. She ain't look like shit at the Olympics. I'm clapping for myself. What you clapping for yourself for,
How many?
Rico Wody?
How much? What's her
I made
percentage?
rice
For
almost
her to
perfect this
average
morning. I'm
20,
so boring.
what's her field goal
Wody,
percentage?
Wody. Came here
Jewel
clapping
was
for
a
herself about some
non-factor
perfect
in the
rice.
Olympics.
What? Jewel was 20 points per game this season and had a 32
Okay,
point game with
what's
one
her
eye,
field
but
goal
she is on a
percentage?
decline. What is the
What's
criteria
her
for
field
me
goal
judging this round?
percentage? Sis?
Field goal. Has anybody
I
got
don't care.
field goal
How many
percentage?
times she shoot to get 20 points?
Y'all got
I'm not.
y'all got the field goal percentage because you said.
Shit. I'm sick of this, man. I'm mad at no. And don't send her to the Sparks. Stop making the Sparks the dumping ground for old heads, man. Nah.
Jamie, they got me laughing this morning too. Should you say?
Shit.
She wasn't shit at the Olympics.
Stop talking about Jewel. You're
I don't
not.
even
Jewel is not
listen.
Jewel.
First of all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Anymore. I said
I'm
that.
gonna be honest with y'all. I don't even remember the Olympics. The Olympics seem like years ago. by the time right now is.
I
I'm
don't
gonna be
remember
honest.
her.
I don't remember the Olympics, but what I do remember about the Olympics, she wasn't in it. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know if she wasn't shit at the Olympics.
She just played the
but
times that were 27%
all
from the
Jewel
three.
wanted was Sue Bird type respect.
27%
You gotta earn
from the three.
You gotta earn Sue Bird type respect. You know, we're not just handing out Sue Bird type
She
respect.
had no defense.
36% for the floor.
36 from the floor. And you talking about 20.
Jew, you about to tear. We got other shows to do. Don't tear the whole shit up.
36 overall from the field. She's declining. That's not the Mamba. Stop. She has not been Mambaing.
See, I told you it's not a Mamba mentality, damn it.
I'm mad at her. I am mad at her. Because you better than that.
Is she?
I think.
You no, it sounds like you don't think.
Was it because you had Sue Bird and Breanna Stewart that made you hide in between that and you could go off. But even when sometimes they were feeding her like, hit the shot, Jewel, hit the shot, Jewel. Break. She early days when she got out of Notre Dame, she was like,
Judith fired Jewel. Jewel better not show up for practice. She better not show up to play horse. Yeah, coach, they picking on me. No, they not.
My homegirl Ebony over there probably like, Jewel, you not jeweling.
Oh goodness.
Low key, no,
she was on the bench. I'm telling y'all. Rick, listen. I told y'all I didn't remember her. Now I remember Stewie. I remember Asia. Shit. I remember Kai Copper.
She couldn't even
I don't remember.
show up.
I'm trying to remember that Jewel Lloyd. But y'all know I take my medicine rolled up. So I could be forgetting. Can't be.
She just got the time that she was allotted.
She look like shit.
You don't
this morning, damn it.
I'm in California. Don't send me Dana. Don't send me Jewel. Just stay where you are. Don't bring them to the Val. Don't bring them to the Sparks.
Wait. Oh boy, I may have to destroy the dreams of a few people here today. Shaking my head. What you got? What are you doing?
She might.
Just here checking in from Seattle. What's up, Jason McPherson?
She might.
Jewel and Dana link up on the Valks. Oh goodness.
I'm wondering. But when I saw her play in the All-Star game, when I saw her play in the All-Star game, I saw her playing the Olympics. So I was like, okay, these are new teams. She never jeweled up then. Did.
She don't want Dana dribbling ass either. She don't want Dana with her dribbling ass either. I don't want Dana.
Stop sending her. Do not send her.
She was on the bench.
I will personally go down there.
I forgot she was on the team. I was thinking about J.O. for no reason. I ain't gonna lie. So Lloyd has been terrible for how long? I don't know. I thought she barely played. Yeah,
couple of years.
She been terrible for a couple of years too. Damn.
Like she could have like Seattle had a chance. Like y'all remember when Noe first took over? Like
let me ask you this.
She battling back and forth from that in that. Oh, They should have beat the
They
Aces.
got a great
There was
passing
no
game.
reason they should have beat the Aces. They should have beat the Aces. They were
Okay,
riding in
so
front
Jewel, I
the
got a
whole
question.
time.
I got a
She
question.
was,
Is there anything that Jewel can do in Unrivaled that would have you put some respect back on her name?
you know, Political Lil calls this the X-ray game, and I
Mhm.
have to agree. You cannot hide in 3-on-3. You cannot. Your shit is going to be exposed. If you don't want to shoot the three, and you can't pass, or you can't slash, step through, step back, any of that, you can't just sit out there, Jewel, hanging around. You're going to be exposed. So she can't hide.
So wait, Steve Smoke is saying, I think Juju is saying Jewel Lloyd isn't a bad player, but she's not a game changer either. Is that what you're saying?
And I've given her
A couple
chances.
years is
I've
crazy.
tried to watch her. It's been a couple years, like, for me. Like, she didn't hit that closing shot, that winning shot like he used to.
Man.
She shot 36% this year and 37% from last year. Where do you see 36? You talking about in field goals? You're not talking about 3-pointers, right? You're talking about field goals. That's not Mamba. That's on a decline, because I think she was way better than that before. She was a bucket.
So, okay, Ju, can she go to New York back with Stewie and regain some of her?
I said New York.
Respect.
I said New York, but she ain't gonna play over. She might not play over that international player though. Phoebus.
Who, Phoebus?
Yeah.
Hold on now, Ju. Wait a minute. Hold on. So you
Phoebus
telling me
is good and tall?
Okay, now wait. Okay, now this is something different. You pick a team. Jewel is down to Jewel and Phoebe. You taking Phoebe?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Okay.
Yeah. What's Phoebus' field goal percentage last year? Just a freshman.
You say it's Phoebus over Jewel for her. Phoebus more Mamba than Jewel.
I'm building on the young part. I'm building on the youth. Remember, you said that. I'm sticking with the youth.
You know me. I go with the youth and defense. Keep you young and protected. And the crazy thing is they had a great squad here and still couldn't get buckets. Phoebus for sure. Yeah, Juju got me cracking up over here. Listen, tears coming out my eyes.
Because I want you guys to stop. I know how it is to hang on to your favorites. I get it. I'm like that too.
The league average was 43% though, so 36% is kind of really good. Phoebe is inconsistent at times too.
Malik, if the league average is 43 and you are the Mamba and you're supposed to be the leading scorer of the team, you need to be at 43%. So not you saying 36.
So you saying she about to be the Kwame Brown of the WNBA?
It's a lot of points.
Wait a minute. How did Kwame Brown catch
I didn't say that. Wait, how did Kwame Brown come in there? No, I didn't say.
What's wrong with Kwame?
And I heard Kwame Brown. I heard Kwame was supposed to be a bust. I didn't say she was a bust. And Kwame doesn't like that. And what's his name? Apologized for joking about.
What's Kwame? Do y'all consider Kwame a bust? No, it's not.
After I heard that man speak up for himself.
Wody around here? Phoebe was damn good in the finals, but Phoebe had a.
And neither is C-Smoke, and neither is Jewel. And neither is Jewel going to lead a team.
Isn't going to lead a team to wins at the primary score.
We don't need her to. Okay, stop before it goes away. Let me say it real fast. Jewel was supposed to lead the team because Sue and Brianna are gone. I said go to New York because I'm not asking her to lead a team. She can't anymore. She showed me that she can't. So going to New York, she's surrounded by a lot of great players, and she will play really, really well with the Aces. Take her. You guys can take her. Or New York.
So I got a question. Did she ever lead a team?
You agree with me?
Did she ever lead a team? Did she ever lead a team?
When they left, when they left, she had a moment there where I started to see it flickering. Like,
what did she do?
And
where'd she take them to?
She was like, well, they got to the final. They got to they had to get past Stewie had to get her. Stewie had to get past
No,
somebody
no,
to
no,
get to the
no, no,
finals.
no,
And
no,
they
no,
didn't.
no, 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 no.
Oh, after
After
Stewie left?
Stewie. Yeah, when we handed her the keys to the mansion.
Yeah, when we handed her the keys.
Where
Because
did
they
she take
remained
them?
in fourth all season. And she couldn't get past the eight. She let the aces pass her up, which kind of pissed me
What
off.
did they do last season? Stewie wasn't there last year. Stewie was in New
No,
York.
last year they remained in fourth, and then they
I'm
dropped the
sorry, not
fifth
this
and
season
had
that
to
just
play.
passed.
Oh, the year before
Not this
that?
season that just passed. The season where Las Vegas won. Does anybody remember what Seattle did? I want to know. Let me know because
I think she never drops. I think they never drop out of
Rewind. The
like
body
fourth
spoken.
place.
She's a role player.
She's a role player, a superstar role player. She can't lead no damn team anymore.
Kwame was underwhelming for a first pick. That's different than a bust, though.
Yeah, I don't want to call him a bust. I don't want to say that.
That's different than a bust. Now, it's a lot of first picks that don't live up to who they supposed to be. There's a lot of first picks that you know they turn into something else in the league. Maybe he shouldn't have been picked first, but he wasn't a bust.
Like, yeah, she likes to be a Robin. It's okay to be a Robin.
He just wasn't. I like that. He was underwhelming for a first pick, but there was also a lot of,
I like that.
as we learned now, a lot of behind the scenes shit that went on with Kwame that I had no idea what's going on. She led Notre Dame. Man, we talking about grown ups. Enrique shot 38% from the floor. Yeah, and overplayed role player. Yeah, okay. Now we get into it. To be honest, Jewel was never the number one option. Always been 2 or 3. And so maybe they gave the keys to her, and she couldn't get
to step
keys.
up.
Maybe
and they always and she always had the green light.
Questionable shot selection. Damn. Okay, yeah.
Jewel would know how to get a bucket. You know, the whole 9 yards. And I'm
got sweat. Got sweat.
Look at all the, Notre Dame got the best guards in
the name of the last role player in the dub with multiple 30-point games. I'm just curious.
A role player?
With multiple 30-point games.
I'm sure that there's some out there. Let me think.
Okay, first of all, let's agree on what is a role player. Is that just not the face of the Lainey Hamilton?
Lainey, she had 30 points. See, they're saying 30-point games. So what is multiple like? What does that look like? Enrique shot 34% from threes. We already know who the best.
Let's not rewrite history. But people labeled him a bust.
I don't want to.
Was he a bust from your eye test though, MJ? That guy was so important in Kobe. What did Kobe go for? What did Kobe drop? Jewel is the role
80
player.
81? What are you talking about? What did
wasn't
Kobe
that the game?
drop?
Kwame was in that game, wasn't he?
When he had 81?
In the 81. Kwame was in that game.
Or the Chicago or something.
Kwame set most of the screens in that game, didn't he?
That matters. That
was Kwame. Without Kwame, there's no 81. Am I wrong? Or am I tripping?
That's what he did. Then that does help. It was against let her go to Indiana. Let her go to Indiana and take who's in the start over
anybody. She'd have written her own story.
I'm not trying to get her to the bench yet, Shantae, but she about to
actually trade Kelsey for Jewel.
Yeah, and I want Jewel. I want Kelsey Plum at the box. Jewel, because Jewel can play with another Notre Dame player with Jackie Young. And y'all, I stood next to Jackie Young and talked to her at the Sparks game, and she is hella tall. All this time, I'm thinking she like 5'8", 5'9", like my height. She tall. Now, I wish I would have saw Jewel because now I kind of feel like she's not that tall. Shantae, make that make sense. Why would they ever do that, Shantae? I love Alicia Gray, but she only can shoot 40% from the floor, so 36 from the floor, 20. Averaging 20, I just can't say that's a decline. 40 and 36% are two different percentages, y'all, in point when it comes to basketball. I mean, in the pros, in college, the best 3-point shooter was Clark, or just 3-point shooters. I mean, what do they shoot? Like 32, 33, 30, 35. So I expect you at the next level, and you're a shooting guard, you need to be higher than what they are, a little bit higher than that in college, out of college, even though you're playing better players. But what was Jewel a number one draft pick? I kind of feel like she was. Of course, the season and half over 9 season. Seattle not making the trade. And Plum too little. Plum too little. A lot of prisoners of the moments in here. Nah, Jew, to Indiana, not Vegas. Well, that's where she was up there whispering and making Google eyes with Asia. I swear everybody thinks she's trying to go. She's going to Vegas. Why would she go to Indiana, Shantae? To sit the who's she gonna sit the over? She gonna play with Lexi Hall and Kelsey Mitchell? Jewel was number one in 2015. Makes sense.
Y'all can't hear me?
2015. No. 9 years.
But y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I guess my mute didn't come all the way back up. Okay, I'm back up. I was asking you. They said Jewel was number one in 2015, Jewel.
Yeah, 2015. That's about right. She looks like about a 9-year player. That looks about right. You can see her in Vegas.
So so it's a downcline? So is it a decline, or is she right where she should be with 9 years in? You still saying decline?
No, because Enrique been that long and she don't look like she ain't on decline.
Jewel contract is $250,000. Going to be a hard trade. Someone will have to give up a draft pick. I agree. People put
that's why
too
she
much
gonna
into
stay where she
number
is.
one picks. Oh man, listen.
She gonna stay right where she is. Cause she's so passive. She'll figure it out. They'll figure it out with each other.
She ain't gonna stay there.
Man, Chloe gotta be the most important player this year. She's shooting 83% on free throws.
Y'all talking about Jewel Lloyd? Y'all talking about Jewel Lloyd like she was Jamarcus Russell or something? Is Jewel Lloyd Jamarcus Russell? For those of y'all that watch football, is that what y'all saying? Trade Jewel for Kelsey.
Trade Jewel. That's what they said. That's what Shantae wants to do. Enrique shot the ball 40 more times. I bet you she did, Malik. But that's on Jewel. She need to shoot more. Is it 2000 first draft pick out of the league already? Ooh. Charlie Collier? That was a bust, but that's only one.
I agree. Jewel is leaving, or she gonna sit out like Deladon.
Or she gonna sit down.
She was not the face. They wanted her to be the face.
Yeah. She's a supporting cast player to me, and a good one.
Trade Jewel for Caitlin. That doesn't work. We should go watch some. Can you see Caitlin on?
Could you see Caitlin on Seattle's team? Come on now.
We should go watch Simone on.
Yeah, I'm watching it now. Like I'm right in the middle of it. It's good. I'm watching the podcast right now. Before I got
they saying Jewel is not watching the film like Jamarcus Russell. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They calling Jewel Lloyd Jamarcus Russell like he just wasn't never gonna she just Ryan Leaf in this motherfucker or something. Just goodness gracious. She just never did nothing ever. God damn.
No. I just said a decline, which means she was doing some.
Cece and Skylar, she would run Cece out
now. It's up to her to find it. I thought the two were good.
Jamarcus was a bust. I'm not saying that. She just needs pieces around her to lift her up. Thank you. Come on, talk to me. 14, 25-point games with 5 30-point games of the season, and Lloyd is a supporting cast member, like on Friends and Cheers. Yeah, Norm. Yeah, basically. Norm.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. What about Golden State for Jewel?
I said New York.
Yeah, now listen. I'm gonna pull
up.
We gonna go back. We gonna go back to the live because we was on the live and I said, "Would y'all give up the 5th pick for Jewel Lloyd?" I think just yesterday, and there was some people in the chat. We gonna go back and see what it was. That was like, yeah.
So you're trying to piss me off. You trying to piss me off now.
That's the truth. That happened. That really happened.
You said it, and I don't know what everybody said. Oh God!
You can see the chat. You can see the answers. if you in here and you honest enough to say, when I asked that question the other day, tell me if anybody was in here that said yes, please be honest and let me know right now. Jewel doesn't have the it factor. Lloyd had a few good games in the beginning, then the short start wearing her down. Oh, guys. Name me Hamilton 2021 30-point game, 28-point game, 26-point game, 2023 3 22-point games, role player. Not giving up my fifth pick for Jewel. Maybe I'm crazy, but I would give up
Not
the fifth
giving
pick
up
for
my
Jewel.
fifth pick.
She would put butts in the seats. Okay, Rasheem Beats, I appreciate your honesty. And Lloyd was playing
Now
through
that
an injury this
is what
past
you're
season.
looking
Support
for.
player.
That's what you're looking for, putting butts in the seat. What would she? Because they Jewel Lloyd, two-time WNBA champion, 7-time All-Star. You know, yeah.
How many Jewel Lloyd shirts you got? How many Jewel Lloyd shirts you got?
Or do you want to say no? Never. Never. I would never feel it like that.
Yeah. How many you got? Yeah, I was wondering. Go to your bag. Let me see. Pull one out. Pull one out.
I'll buy I got the Angel on today, but I never will buy a Jewel Lloyd. Nothing.
Right? Did you ain't even look one up? You couldn't. You don't even know if it coming your size.
I never be like, I'm gonna root for Jewel Lloyd. No, nah. Love her.
Listen. If you won't buy no T-shirts,
I was mad. He called her
the
Mamba, man. I was like, for what?
Listen, tell me this. Y'all tell me this. This will tell you all y'all need to know about how many butts she gonna put in the seats.
What?
Where does her jersey rank in sales?
Yeah,
and tell me all I need to know.
They do.
Where does her jersey rank in sales?
I don't like that though, but because they're gonna, is Juju gonna ever be the greatest? I mean, she got time, plenty of time. You'll see a whole lot more.
So listen, here's the question. Here's the answer to your question.
Here's the answer to your question. Her on how many butts she put in the season.
Here's the thing.
Unfortunately, it ain't.
Here's the thing. Unfortunately, from a business side, that is it.
Yeah,
that she put butts in the seats.
Yeah.
From an eye test and from a fan standpoint, we don't give a damn about the butts in the seat. We want to know what you can do on the court. But so in one standard, yes, it's about butts in the seats. And from a standard where,
especially a new program too,
and from a standard where I'm building my program out, like you said, and I'm a new organization. I want the hot new toy. I want the hot new thing.
Yeah,
you know, that's like it's like Jewel on DVD. We trying to stream over here.
Hey, when you was in the Bay, when we got the Monarchs, right? We had Ruthie Bolton running around, Olympian and whatever. Like they was trying to pump Ruthie up, woo, 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 woo. And then we got Old Dominion. I think Tisha's, behind the back. She flashy with the passes. But when Yoli came from the ABL, whoo, and we had Rebecca Brunson, I think, and we had Todd.
I was a Monarchs. I was a Monarchs.
We won a championship with this.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Sacramento doesn't win titles most of the time. Yeah, but I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the court. I'm talking about. I got shit to pay for it right now.
Right, but did you see that gym? Sacramento Arco was.
Yeah, for sure. Arco was full. But what I'm saying to MJ is, it's right now. I got to pay for it. New stadium, facilities, all kind of stuff. I got to sell. I got to sell some motherfucking tickets. I got to stroke these streets to make the ends meet.
Hey,
come here, girl. You the cutest little thing. Come here. Y'all know. Come on now. Talk to me nice. Let's be for real.
I'll take HBL before I take her.
Come here. Who gonna sell these tickets?
I'll take it.
Nah, Golden State is trying. Y'all got Golden State fucked up. They told y'all that they was trying to win the title within the first 5 years. They set up at the news conference and told y'all Golden State isn't trying to win the title for a long time. No,
and it didn't take Sacramento. They said they wanted one in 5. Long to win either. I think they won within 5. It can happen.
When they talk about Storm royalty, they really say Stewie and Sue Bird. She's not Storm royalty.
Thing. They should be saying Jewel Lloyd and Lauren Jackson. It's Lauren Jackson, sweetheart. Now hold up. Royalty is Lauren Jackson, Sue Bird, Stewie.
They don't talk about Lauren Jackson a lot though, Jew. They don't
And
bring
that's
up. They
well,
don't talk about Lauren Jackson a lot.
that's too bad. That's too bad.
But they don't talk about Lauren Jackson. But this is also a failure of the WNBA. They have living legends walking around that they don't need. They'll show you the same highlights all season instead of showing you clips of all 28 years of players they didn't have. They'd rather show you the same
You
highlights.
need to do
every
your
commercial break.
research on Lauren Jackson. Then we're content creators. I'm gonna let you know. Do your research on Lauren Jackson. She gave her and Lisa. Ooh.
They're more concerned with licensing deals than winning. Celtics finals got low ratings. NBA is on the decline.
They are on the
Stewie
decline.
wanted to come back home to New York.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's fine. She did what all she could do for Seattle. But she did what Candace did. I need to go back home and I need to win a championship for my hometown. And that's wonderful. And then start this new league Unrivaled. So the first game out, they said that Jules' team is playing Skylar's team. And for those who think that her and Skylar have beef, the way it's set up, it's gonna be rival. Hey, you think there's gonna be some fights on the 3-on-3? Like, what do you think?
Nope.
Nah. You think it'll be cool?
I think it might get chippy. I don't think it's gonna be any more action than it was in the WNBA. I mean, shoot, I'm an owner out here. This is a brand. I own this brand.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. I mean, you get to see can't nobody hide in this.
Is Jewel from Chicago?
Yeah. She's from Chicago. Cappy Pondexter was from Chicago. Who else was from Chicago? She almost came there. I wanted her to come there when she thought about it, and they did an about face. I guess I didn't realize the practice facility and the whole situation was that bad up there, but I thought we almost had her. When she was about to come is when I thought, like, yeah, I'll take Jules. She's not on a decline. Yeah, that's right. Rasheen Beach, just a role player, Bree Wayne. If Bree Wayne said it, and it's facts. Golden State is going to be a title run in a few years because they're going to be drafting high for several years. Yeah. I mean, I thought they were going to get the number 1 draft pick. I didn't know that they did it like that. Did they always do it like that for the expansion teams? I thought the expansion team always gets the number 1 pick. I could be wrong though.
Atlanta got the number 5 pick. The next year they came back, got Angel McCoughtry, and was in the playoffs.
Yeah, and was in the playoffs
within 2 years.
If Sedona Prince comes out, they should take her. She looked like somebody from the Bay Area.
That big from TCU, please don't.
I think they will if she's coming out.
Please don't.
She looked like the Bay Area white girl. Not everyone can afford an NBA League Pass or pay channel. I know that NBA Pass.
She don't move like a Bay Area kid. Her off the court enough make her not cool for the Bay Area to me.
But they said it's not even like a conviction on that. It has not been proven. But they have evidence. They have evidence or something like that.
Here's my thing.
Text messages or something.
If it's an investigation, she should be away from the team like Ashland was. She got to come out as her 2013.
Raquana never had to be away though. She didn't. She had it twice. It happened to her.
Raquana was in the WNBA, right?
Okay.
Oh,
you're talking about college?
I'm talking about college, and I'm talking about you on campus. And I'm talking about yeah.
Must be. I don't know. Must be.
How much longer you want to stay in school? Being from TCU, might as well come out. Yeah, she got to come out. She's no more.
Page 2, and Ayoka Lee.
So it's no investigation, just accusations.
Yeah,
even with all that scoring, she couldn't get her team to the promised land.
I just read it somewhere. Like it's just allegations or accusations, but then again, they feel like she might have tampered with the witnesses. So I don't think there's investigation, and that might be the difference. I
Go
think
to
I saw that too.
Go to change. Go to change.org and you can read all about it. Go to change.org. It's on
Yeah, but
change.org.
that's not a legal entity that's writing that.
I'm just
And that's
telling you where I know you can go and get the information from. I say go to change.org and read
so
about it, and
change.org,
it'll tell you.
that Christian organization.
They do petitions about
They
different
wrote a
kind of,
petition, and that's all it is.
and this is a good place for you to go and get the information. I don't have another place for y'all to go get it.
Yeah, you could write a petition, and then it
She
has to
scared
be
that girl to death.
sustained in
She
court.
scared that girl to death. Shorty ain't talking.
There's just no legal investigation, but yeah, she's wrong, and that's probably why she can play that.
But that's why I don't share her name on my channel. I'm not with that type of shit. Big Four might as well. The 2026 class gonna be quiet, even though everybody, if you don't gotta come out this year, I wouldn't. Lots of info on the TikTok. Okay, I don't necessarily.
Gardner. I'll take Janaya. I'll take Janaya to the bouts. I'll take her. And Gardner's coming out.
Is Latson coming out?
Oh,
Latson. Is Latson coming out?
Hell yes.
Is Latson coming out this year? But is Latson coming out this year?
Don't know.
Latson's a junior, right?
We don't know. No, I think she's a senior. She's a senior like Raven. They went to high school together. Now Raven's the one that had the sit out
Barker
year.
Should come out. She's not even starting. I don't know why I thought both of them had red shirt years. That player selling jerseys, although he shouldn't be in the sport, is just showing what a joke it is. It's not high level competition. No, that's 2026. She's a junior. Latson is a junior.
Latson's a junior?
Like first draft again.
No wonder Latson I didn't have her in my mock draft, but I could have sworn she was a senior. Well, how did she become a junior? She should be a senior.
Why? She should be a senior.
Because the same way that Raven could come out this year, they played together in high school. And she didn't have a red shirt in high school.
Just because they played together in high school, did that mean that they were in the same class?
Same grade. That's
were
what
they
I'm
in the
saying.
Same grade, or did they play for the same team? Latson was always a junior. What the fuck?
Well, she was a year younger than Raven then. I thought she was a senior, y'all. Somebody told me, was talking to me about her, and was like, that was the girl I was watching when I watched Raven on tape, when I got some video on her, like a couple
Ain't
years
Raven
ago.
thing age? What you mean, Officer T age? I don't know. Doesn't matter that she's a junior. It matters how old she is. Well, here's the thing,
right?
Y'all.
That's true.
I'll be right back. What is the benefit of coming out this year and being on the old CBA money and the old rookie deal when they're getting ready to come with a new CBA and more rookie money? Why wouldn't you just sit and make your NIL money this year? Yeah, Raven could come out this year. Raven could come out this year. I'm not sure why people keep saying Raven should leave, Lay should transfer, etc. I'll wait and see the new rookie deal if I was them. And more teams, so they might as well wait. You could end up in Toronto, Portland. What they rushing for? But I do believe Raven is old enough to come out. I don't think that at all. You don't think what? I feel like Flau'jae is trying to rush to the W because she is over school, but I really hope she does not. Raven need to stay. You think Flau'jae is rushing to the dub? Women college players are making way more money in college than in the W. Why are people so in a hurry to get these ladies into the dub for less pay and less appreciation. Stay being treated like a rock star. Raven turns 22 this year. Yep, she old enough. Maybe she burn out and ready to just go make money with endorsements and no classes. She may be. She'll be old enough to come out. This ain't been a year so far. Raven in a better draft position next year. Sure, the NIL money is better, but certainly maybe not her draft spot. Too many great college players in the mix. Raven is a great college player. I don't know where you got to rank that nature, Redo, but yeah, she ranked high for me. And only ranks higher if she keeps stacking chips. If Raven win this year and got a chance to come back next year and leave with 4 chips, come on back, Raven. Your draft stock gonna be just fine. All this makes no sense to me. What is this? The perpetual fantasy draft? Just wait until the new CBA for the WNBA gets done. Exactly. Only way I really see Raven comes out if she has an amazing NCAA tourney or her point production goes crazy in the second half. I'm glad some of y'all don't have, these ladies don't have some of y'all as agents. Oh boy. Latson may be eligible to be a 3 and done, but it's recommended to stay for her for 4th year. Yeah. She can be a 3 and done, still come on back. Nick Ford needs to come out next year. I'm loving the bridge between college and the dub, entertainment, NIL, awards, etc. Definitely need that for the game. Definitely a good look for the game. I don't know what happened with Jew. I certainly would draft Raven. I want her on the sky, but even on her own team, where does she rank now? Still as the point guard, the floor general, the floor leader. If y'all don't think that Raven is still the point guard of that team, listen. I see Papa doing her thing, Maddie doing her thing. That's all fine and dandy. Everybody gonna get off and get their game done. But if you think that Raven is not the floor general of that team, you confused. She's still hurt. I'm watching game clicks. Maddie is really tough. Maddie is hurt. You only come out if your draft stock is high. You don't have any eligibility left. She is. She was getting buckets last year. I'm talking about Maddie. Yeah, before she got hurt. Jew, what you got before we get ready to get out of here? 79 in the chat, run them likes up. I think you on mute, Jew.
I thought you muted. Oh, I muted me, huh? No, it was just great basketball played. Looking forward to my USC playing Oregon. Y'all gonna stop through? Seth, you can come through. Let's see how this is our first conference game in the Big Ten. So, but it's an opponent we play all the time. So I don't really feel like that's like a real Big Ten opponent. I'm coming back to watch you and J Spot for the draft. Looking forward to that. And I guess have a great weekend.
Game. Yeah, we gonna see about this Oregon game. I don't expect.
Are you gonna do it like a little preview before the TCU game? Like you gonna put something up? Twist tonight?
See something going on. But I'm not expecting a whole lot of the LSU. I mean this game y'all got coming up against Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Juju versus Deja just don't excite me. Just don't excite me.
Well, is Deja a point guard? Is Deja a point guard?
So for me, it's like at some point it don't even matter. It's your team versus my team. I don't care what your. I'm the big dog over here. Okay. You the big dog over there. Who gonna do what?
Well, I don't think Deja's the big dog. I've noticed that it wasn't.
Who is?
It hasn't been her. It was another girl on there. It's another girl on.
Please tell me who is the big dog.
I should have remembered. I should have known you were gonna say that.
Yeah, let me
because
know.
It wasn't her.
That's okay. We'll talk offline. You can tell me.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. But it wasn't
Deja's point guard.
She's a point guard. Okay, I see what Seth meant now. She's just talking about who's the headliner. You know.
Yeah, it's headliners for me. Deja's a point guard.
I don't think it's Deja,
not a point guard. The bot say Deja's not a point guard. So the bot say she's not a point guard. So Deja definitely the face because I don't know.
You think she? Bot, you think she'll guard Juju? Or
she wants to be a point guard.
I think TiVo and her will probably be going toe to toe.
Deja already don't eat Lays. Now y'all want to take Juju beans from her too? Y'all should be ashamed. Girl ain't gonna have no. Ain't gonna have shit to eat. Officer T. Davis, don't start with me today. Don't start with me today. Girl ain't got no chips. Now she ain't gonna have no Juju beans. Oh, goodness gracious. My chat better than yours. Golly.
when I finally get my desk and everything set up, I'm gonna have well, I'm gonna tell you guys everything. Me and Seth's been talking about how our background without the screen's gonna look. But you know, sure. Asia at Angel on her podcast, she'll put up like Reese's stuff in the background, right? My sponsor are gonna be Jujubes. Corny, huh?
That's what I'm talking about.
Cool, though. Jujubes. Hey, y'all know you tried that candy at least one time. Y'all ate that candy at least one time.
The only reason I ain't never ate it. You know what? I've never ate it.
I probably tried it one time.
I ain't never even seen them on sale nowhere. But let me tell you why I remember it. Because in Poetic Justice, that's what she sent Q-Tip to the snack stand for. What you want? And Jujubes. Yeah, this thing got blasted in his head about some Jujubes. Isn't this crazy?
Yeah.
Rumor saying Oregon paid Deja enough to help buy her a new house. Get your bread, girl. Run the bag up. Hey, MJ Love. What's up, Miss D Sweet 201? Don't doubt it's for a brat. Chat, what's happening? My sponsor is going to be King Crab Legs, Winston. Shorty can't have no snacks. I find that hard to believe. It's for a brat. What? Oregon paid Deja enough to help her buy her new house? Why you find that hard to believe? They ain't handing out money around here, Mondo. Flaugier went and bought 20 acres. You don't think Deja got enough to buy a house? We didn't say what kind of house it was. Couple 100,000, 300,000, something. Hey, B, what's good? What's good, nephew?
What up, yo? Hey, B, what, Mr. Yeah, so y'all. Yeah, so like the Tonight Show put some, some Jujubes up, and I'm trying to think what else. I had something else.
Yeah, Nike got money. Lay's Jujubes. What else you said, Ju? Nobody paying attention to SC hiring a new AD, who is the king of the NIL. Nobody paid attention to Dawn's reaction to how her and the new AD gonna work out either. She looked like, oh, he just another AD. I hope he got a kind heart for women's hoops. King of the NIL. Run the bag up. Hit them likes. Ju, how did you get back on mute?
Talking to Pop, he's on a field trip on a bus, so he had to call me. They don't ride
Papa,
buses much in the 5th grade.
You don't get that.
Hit them likes, y'all.
As much no more.
I mean, I think he does 1 or 2 a year.
At least he go on field trips all the time, damn it. Field trips to the library. Why y'all teasing for Deja? Deja, she would have better as a brand ambassador in basketball though. We ain't teasing poor Deja. Deja got to come get her soul back. I hope he do something because USC and LSU are whooping us up. NILs. Bree Wayne, we don't talk about our coin. Yeah, this is just the beginning of the day. I'm back here shortly with the CC show with Coach Coleman. Let's talk bets. We got live with Political Ill. We're gonna talk about the WTF America video that dropped about Juju and her being a box office draw. Not a lot of games on tonight. Tonight we're gonna be watching that WNBA expansion draft. I'm on live with J Spot. And depending on what time that finishes, so I think it's gonna finish kind of early. I think I'm gonna do some kind of late night quickie or some kind of late night therapy. Or the new AD gonna fall in line with Coach Staley. Okay. SC need to go with Jordan Nike brand. Nah, stay where you at. He all on it. He was talking about revenue sharing because Case and how he been in front of it for years. Okay, let's go. We're gonna run the money up. I think Juice still talking to Papa on the field trip. But with that, y'all, I'm finna get ready to get out of here. Ju, we gonna catch up with you for your next live.
I love you.
Love you.
You gotta fall in line. She bringing those titles. We're gonna be checking in with you on your next live, late night quickies and trainers with thumbs. You know what it is. Some kind of late night quickie quickly. After it's all said and done with the expansion draft, Juju just smiling like USC won the Natty.
We gonna win the Natty.
Hey, young folks will do that to you. Until next time, y'all know what it is. We love y'all. Stay tuned. Talk soon.